Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back. Today we're on to episode 7, where we've got a double header coming up today. We're playing Viitorul Constanta and Dinamo Bucuresti in domestic action. Let's run the intro and get into today's episode. Welcome back then. Today we're going to be playing a dual live comp. We're going to play Viitorul Constanta and Dinamo Bucuresti in today's episode. We're now on to episode number 7. In the last episode we got beat by Benfica 4-2 after taking a 2-goal lead, and they absolutely dominated us. So we're going to go into today's game, the first of the two games, and that is Viitorul Constanta. Now, I'm loath really to change too much because we're going to stick with the same kind of formation. Will Keane can come back into the side. We're going to have to bring in the young lad Marian Lucha to fulfil the under-21 Romanian policy. Alin Tosca is still not able to join the team due to having a low fitness. Ganovic can come out, I suppose. So we're going to have to drop Luca actually, just because he's not quite there at the moment with his fitness. So here we go then. We are 1-2 favourites today to get the result here against Viitorul Constanta, who go with a 4-1-2-2-1 formation, going quite wide today. So we need to get them playing on their weaker foots. We're going to go in hard on their left back. We're going to get Romario Bensar, who hopefully will join us in the near future. We're going to get these guys as well onto their weaker foots because we want them to not use that width that they're going to try and employ against us. We want to try and condense the match down the centre. So we're going to go for the usual, and that seems to have had a good effect. We're going to go on to key commentary for this game, and we've kicked off. Ivan signs Bryce JJ to Miniru, back to Bernard Januzek. And that is the end of the first highlight. So JJ gets the ball. Ivan to Archim, to Krunic, to JJ to Miniru. Miniru now inside to Will Keane. Will Keane to Masuaku. Round the... Oh! So close there from Masuaku. Made a good run from that left back position. Almost got the just desserts for that. Romario Bensar cuts inside with Masuaku, takes the ball off him. Miniru finds Vlad Archim now, who advances forward. Finds Ivan to Miniru. Miniru to Keane to Masuaku. He's got Ivan making a run, but he's dispossessed there by Viitorul, and Matan makes a run down that right flank. Cuts inside Masuaku with another good tackle. Keane doing some good defensive work there, the attacker. Krunic to Masuaku. Back to Bernard Januzek. To Miniru now, cuts inside, finds Krunic, who's got Archim to his right, finds him in space. He's got JJ making a run. Over to the left, Masuaku. Round the back post, takes a shot, hits the side netting. The ball goes out for a goal kick. And it's Bryce JJ with the cross, comes off Tiru. Inside to Miniru now, who finds Keane, who finds Krunic to Masuaku, who makes the deadlock, or breaks the deadlock even, and goes 1-0 up here against Viitorul Constanta. Steaua Bucharest looking good here, full value for this lead. We've had a few shots now, they've had the bulk of possession. Keane with a lovely through ball to Krunic. First time pass. Masuaku on his right foot, in from the left, gets the goal and puts us 1-0 to the good. So we're at half time then. Now we're just going to go into this and we're just going to calmly tell the players things are going well, but they're capable of better. And we'll certainly tell them that they're doing not bad, but they can improve, and that seems to have had quite a good effect. Now we're going to kind of keep things as they are, I think. We'll keep him as he is. Have to keep Masuaku on. He's only at 75%, which isn't ideal, but we'll keep him on for now, and perhaps we might look at changing him if we can get another goal or two early in the second half. So we've kicked off here for the second half, and Viitorul Constanta are on the attack. Romario Bensar down the right flank, and that is the end of that. So it looks like Ivan wants to be substituted. He's picked up an injury, and he's going to come off now for Marian Lucha. Lucha will swap positions with... We'll swap him with Vlad Archim, and we'll bring on Rick Baldwin for Vlad Archim. And we'll leave it at that. So Rick Baldwin's coming on for Archim. 1-0 here against Viitorul Constanta. Looking quite good at the moment. We're just going to assertively encourage the lads now, because it's getting into that stage of the game now where we could be hit on the counter-attack and we don't want to give anything away. So we've got a corner here, and it's Baldwin in towards, and Accardi, Andre Accardi gets his first goal of the season, the loan signing from the Italian club, gets the goal. Good corner that from Rick Baldwin, aimed at the back post, lofted pass in towards Krunic, who gets the head down. Good save from Buzbucci, and then Accardi with the follow-up gets the ball in the back of the net, and a 2-goal lead here for Steaua Bucurest. Now we're going to take this opportunity now to bring off Muniru, to bring on Tosin Kehinde, the young Manchester United centre midfielder. He's played a few games for us. He's on the fringes of the first team at the moment. It's good to give these lads a bit of experience. Yanku in towards Tiru. The ball is cleared and we have advanced to a 2-0 victory here over Viitorul Constanta. That was a good win for us, and we're just going to tell Arthur Masuaka that he impressed us out there, and he's delighted with that. So that is another 3 points for us. We're now 5 points clear. Astra Giorgio are keeping pace. And we've got Dinamo Bucuresti up next, who are currently sat in 8th position in the league now. This is probably the lowest I've ever seen them since we started this save. So we've got a real chance now to hand a vicious defeat here to Dinamo Bucurest. So come back and join me in a second when we get onto the match day to face Dinamo Bucurest. So for this game here against Dinamo Bucuresti, we're going to stick with the same tactic we used against Viitorul Constanta. Unfortunately, Bryce DJ has picked up 5 yellow cards and is now suspended for this game, so he won't be in the squad. We've had to bring in the youngster Ciprian Maxim, the 18-year-old Romanian. He's pretty much a downgrade from Bryce DJ, but hopefully he can do a good job for us in this game. Alin Tosca replaces Arthur Masuaka, who's currently struggling for fitness. He's down at 87%, so we're going to replace him for this game. Brought in Alin Tosca, who's had a couple of games to refresh. He's going to be playing left back for this game. Going to keep the back three the same. Brignoli, Muniru and Marian Lucha in the centre of the park. Gribin, Keane and Krunic up front. Gribin comes in for, who was it? Adnan Aganovic. So we're going to go into today's game against Dinamo Bucurest. Hopefully this isn't a tactic that comes to bite us in the butt. We're the favourites out there, we have faith. And that seems to have had a really good effect on the team. So we've kicked off here and it's Dinamo Bucurest who kick off. Chitu with the ball down the right flank, goes past Maxim like he stood still, crosses the ball in towards Moldovani, but Accardi is on the end of it and Krunic now finds Maxim, who cuts inside, finds Gribin. That is the end of the first half. And we've got a corner here and Krunic, and Stevens puts the ball in the back of the net, gets the ball off the keeper who let the ball go from his grasp, and Jack Stevens adds a goal to his tally. A corner whipped in there from Callum Gribin, outside to Krunic, who strikes it on the half volley. Ball comes off keeper loses it, and Stevens puts the ball in the back of the net. Not the greatest of goals, we've got to admit, but it is 1-0 here, 18 minutes on the clock, and Steaua Bucurest lead our fierce rivals Dinamo in the eternal derby. We beat them 2-0 in the first leg, don't forget, and we are doing well in the second leg also. We've got another highlight then, and it's Kevin for Dinamo Bucurest, and Moldovanu gets on the end of it and puts the ball in the back of the net for Dinamo Bucurest, who have got an equaliser against Steaua Bucurest here. Kevin with the cross in towards Nedal Karu, and Moldovanu fires it straight past Brignoli into the back of the net, and we're going to assertively tell them now we want to encourage the lads. We're 1-1 here. It's not going too good for us at the moment. So hopefully we can get back into this. Well, we're still drawing, aren't we? But keep working hard and it will come. Get back out there. Krunic to Keane to Januzek. The flare has gone off in the stands. Luka to Maxim. Tosca to Bernard Januzek to Stevens to Accardi to Maxim. Maxim on the run now. Cuts inside, finds Muniru, finds Gribin in space, finds Keane to Krunic to Maxim. Maxim's just got to get the ball in. He doesn't Muniru plays it back to Bernard Januzek, and Bernard Januzek plays it to Stevens. Jack Stevens on the ball to Januzek. Lofts the ball in towards Maxim, but gets dispossessed, and oh, what a save from Brignoli. What was he doing there, number 24? Just dreadful, dreadful, dreadful stuff. Will Keane can come off. He hasn't done anything for us. And we're going to bring on Manu Garcia. Tosca gets the ball away. Ball goes out for a throw here. 50 minutes gone. It is 1-1 here. And we are going to give him... Can we get anything out of this today? We need 3 points, really, realistically. Brignoli with a save there off the Steaua Bucurest free kick. Januzek inside to Muniru. Muniru now plays the ball, finds Krunic, who finds Maxim. Maxim now advances forward to Luca, to Garcia, to Gribin. Gribin to Tosca, dispossessed. Muniru gets the ball back though, finds Alin Tosca, but Romero gets in, and Rotario now gets to launch the counter-attack here for Dinamo Bucurest. And Moldovanu goes past one, plays it into Chitu, who gets in on the back post ahead of Stevens and puts the ball in the back of the net. Desperate stuff. Moldovanu, a lofted early cross over the head of the defenders. Chitu gets in behind Jack Stevens, beats the keeper, puts the ball in the back of the net. Now we are going to aggressively tell them to show some passion, because we're not doing it out there today. Luca to Gribin. Maxim now has just got to cross the ball in, and Tosca on the back post levels the score, and it is 2-2 here at the National Arena. Finally, we've got a goal back. Luca to Gribin. Gribin to Maxim. Maxim with the cross in towards Tosca, who gets in and puts the ball in the back of the net to make it 2-2. Now we're going to make a substitution. Gribin hasn't done anything today, and we're going to bring on Rick Baldwin. Slick Rick Baldwin, as he is known in the changing rooms. And we're going to actually do a quick change, because Baldwin can go out wide right. Krunic can stay in the centre. Now we're going to assertively, passionately tell them now to push forward, because we want to try and go for a result here. Can we get the 3 points we need against Dinamo Bucurest today? Anton gets a yellow card. It looks like it's going to be a draw here, guys. 2-2 at the end of this game. Unless there's a mistake coming here. Gomez to Bumakacha to Kevin. They've run it out. They've run the clock down here, lads. 2-2 draw. Full time here at the National Arena. It is a 2-2 draw today for Steaua and Dinamo Bucurest. It was not good enough, the performance. We backed up our 2-0 win over Viitorul Constanta today with a draw here at the National Arena. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode, guys. If you've got any comments on today's video, let me know in the section down below. If you've got any comments to make on the series as a whole, again, let me know in the section down below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. There's going to be more content coming over the next few weeks. And also make sure you hit that like button. But for today, enjoy the rest of your Monday afternoon, guys. See you later.